Okay, once again, this is Gary McNeil, along with Keith Smith and Carl King on the camera. We are at Whitehall. Whitehall Rams, isn't it?
Whitehall Rams.
And they're very impressive, and I got to tell you what, they probably feel like they owe us one because of the basketball 2 times we squeaked out against them, so we're probably going to be in for a battle tonight. What do you think?
Well, I think Whitehall's 4-1 on the year right now. Their only loss is to a very strong St. Charles team that's undefeated. So St. Charles had a really good first 5 games this season. Their strength is in their backs and in their junior class, and I think we're going to see a good ball game tonight. Hopefully London can be physical with them on the wet turf here at Whitehall Stadium.
I read some of the names of those backs, and I'm pretty sure some of those jumping jacks that they had on that basketball team. They're pretty flashy, pretty good athletes, so I think we're looking for a good game. London's coming off of a loss to Washington Courthouse, and it was a wet night, and it could have went either way. London, I think we should have won it. We hurt ourselves with some turnovers and stuff like that. Hopefully, if we can hold down the turnovers and the give-backs like that tonight, we can come out of here with the win. So stick around, folks. We got a ball game coming at you. Don't go away, because if you do, I'll see you, but I wouldn't want to be here. Be right back.
They're applauding for us, Gary.
This button, Carl. Yeah. We are up, and right now we're getting a shot of the Whitehall Yearling Rams, the best Ram band in the land. They did sound real good, Carl. They did a real good job. I like that. What was it, major or what it was? That the big hat on.
It's a drum major.
Drum major, laid back and just to the ground with the hat. It's pretty neat. But I see London's coming down the field. We can't pick him up yet.
Yeah, they're way out on the baseball
field. They're coming across the baseball field. But I think we're in for a fight tonight. I think it's a fight that we can win. The main thing, like you said, Keith, we just got to block out all the turnovers. Here comes the Rams. Whitehall Rams. Some of these names are...
Yeah, we recognize quite a few names for Whitehall. They've got a couple kids that you probably seen play basketball last year. And a lot of these kids played football last year. They've got a lot of strength in their junior class. They almost a lot of them started as sophomores. Some of them started as freshmen. So we're going to see a lot of kids that we saw last year. Here comes the Red Raiders heading onto the field.
So yep, here comes the Raiders making their entrance.
I think they're
coming down.
Red Raiders are pretty much healthy, except for the loss of the broken ankle to John Lewis. He's still out for the Red Raiders, but other than that, they are healthy.
And we got a wet field, but at least it's not raining. It's a beautiful night for football, with the exception of the wet field. So I look for the kids to have some fun out there sliding around. The field ought to be fairly soft.
Yeah, we got a lot of rain from the Isidore, I think was her name. The tropical storm, but
Isidore wasn't playing, was she?
When we got here, I talked to Whitehall Athletic Director Mike Ferguson, and he told me that the W on the middle of the field was completely underwater this morning at 10:30, and the sidelines were underwater. He said before this week, he said we'd only played about 6 contests on this field.
Is that right?
And he said the field was perfectly green and beautiful. And
you can tell by looks of the rest of the field, where it's really good-looking field.
He was seriously thinking about trying to cancel this ball game this morning as of 10:30, but he seemed pretty happy that they're going to play it tonight.
I fell in love with this press box. It's an old press box, but it's set up for actually doing the stuff that we do. It's really neat.
Well, it's kind of nice because the coaches have a wing out on each side where they can go. And
they can shut the doors and block everybody out and do their thing.
And Whitehall's been real gracious to us as far as letting us park right up front and everything.
Yeah, they brought us right in behind the stands and told us there's food up here. Now, you stay out of the food, Keith.
Well, I watched number 8, Alan Setzer, warm up before the ball game. He seemed to have a pretty strong leg. He has missed a couple extra points this year for Whitehall, but of course that could have something to do with the hold or anything. He did against St. Charles. He attempted a 46-yard field goal, so they must have pretty good confidence in him.
Did you see that?
I missed it. Man. I was looking at the program.
Yeah, just some onside kick there.
They may do that before the night's over.
Yeah.
Pretty good
foot. Hit it down. That's going to be Alcott back returning the ball for the Red Raiders. That's a new twist. It's Alcott and Monte
He's
Jackson
working his way through. There. He comes all the way up to like the 28, right at close to the 30-yard line. So London's going to take over 1st and 10 on the 28-yard line.
Well, this is game 6 for the Red Raiders. Maybe we're going to see some changes start to come from the coaching staffs. That time, we had 2 new kids back at the return position.
Who do we have back there?
With Monte Jackson and Josh Alcock.
Josh.
Looks like the same starting lineup pretty much. Tyler Scott at center, Derek Wallace and Ty Blake at your guards, Josh Duffy and Pat O'Farrell at the tackle.
Wideouts to both sides of the field, which you can't see on your screen.
Looks like
quick hand up, and it's going to be smash mouth all the way.
Matt Russell took that ball about 8 yards there, right up the middle. And
he's going to be short of a first down by about 2 yards there. Good, maybe 3. Looked like that was student body straight ahead, wasn't it?
From looking at tapes on Whitehall, the coaches, some of them told me they just thought that their strength is definitely in their backs and that their weakness is in their line. So maybe the thought is London might be able to do a lot of interior line
prey on their weakness. That's where you win the games at. Get on their weakness. Got a full house backfield this time. Hand off the second man, Matt Russell. He's taught right at the line of scrimmage. Somebody got a leg and somebody got a thigh.
That was Josh Miller, the 2-year Letterman senior, jumped on the top of the pile there, number 76. But he's going to be real close to a first down, going to bring up 3rd and a yard.
Ball is on the 38-yard line, 3rd and 1.
It wouldn't surprise me for London to go right back with the same play again.
They crowded everybody in. They're going to have to draw some people out away from there.
Yeah, they're putting 8 men in the box. This time they've got only 7 men in the box. They're playing 2 safeties deep, but Ratliff, number 21, sneaking in there running for the blitz.
And he was tricked. And it's going to be number 1.
That's Jerry Walters.
Jerry Walters.
That's about 5 yards. So.
His first down.
Yeah, it looks like Ratliff's just going to play the strong safety position, maybe do a little guessing. He's one of the better athletes on their team. He's got a brother that is plays as a freshman for the University of Florida.
The Ratliffs are all over the state of Ohio, and everyone I've ever heard of is usually a good athlete.
Well, this time Red Raiders send 2 receivers to the top of your screen with the tight end at the bottom. Looks like we're going pretty much the same type of lineup with working on the power running game.
Ratliff looked like he might have, I don't know if he might have pulled some offside or not.
I'd say the Red Raiders jump, so that's going to make it 1st and 15 for London.
I think that was Sean Eshelman, number 1, went bolting in there.
Yeah, Eshelman's one of the quarterback Wes's favorite target out of the tight end position. He also is one of their leaders on defense. He's a 2-year Letterman, a senior. He's their middle linebacker.
That makes it still 1st and 15 after a 5-yard penalty. And running up there like that, it can draw you off if you're not thinking.
They're trying to get you to flinch is what they're doing. Buchanan under center fakes. Oh, he does. He gives to Matt Russell, the fullback. Well, it's going to bring up 2nd about 13.
Got to draw them in, and then hit them with that quick pass.
Yeah, Gary, we were talking on the way up here about the fact that the Red Raiders really need to get some respect for their passing game. At least try to throw some slants or some quick hitters to at least keep them from rushing their strong safety in there and single coverage on the outside. So, because right now their corners are 10 yards off the ball. Now they got no safeties back, so blitzing both the safeties. Buchanan's out here to DeFilippo,
and it's an incomplete pass.
Nice coverage on the play by Josh Wyckoff for Whitehall. He's a freshman, number 44 out there.
We're still dealing with the wet ball too, so that could be a factor. I don't see the towel man out there. Where's the towel man?
You mean the kilt man?
Yeah.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 12 for the Red Raiders, so another passing situation. Let's see if maybe they use their extra safeties.
And they're right dead in the middle of where you said that big mud hole was, so you're not going to get much footing right there.
Yeah. Well, this time their strong safety is over there covering DeFilippo, but they still got single coverage on the outside. Looking for a screen around here to Jordan Brock on the...
He makes the catch, but had a defender on him as soon as he caught the ball. So London's got to punt this time. Who was the defender?
Oh, Rico Taylor over there for Whitehall. 8:51 to go here in the
first quarter.
No score yet.
See if we can get some footing here to get this punt off.
Well, Arabia is your deep snapper. Jordan Brock's your punter. They're giving him a lot of respect. They got 2 men back. One of them's probably Ratliff, number 21, so he's going to get this one. No, that's not 21.
It's 22. He's going wide. He should be taken down. Good job. Jerry Walters down on that tackle on the 15-yard line. Forced him to go wide.
That was number 23, Matt Angle, for them. He's one of the main runners you're going to see in their backfield. So that wasn't a slow guy he chased down. Jerry Walters did a good job for the Red Raiders.
Matt Angle's a junior, 5'9" wide receiver, cornerback. So London's going over to defense now. 1st and 10 on the 17-yard line for the Rams. We are in the first quarter, 8:19 left in the first quarter. No score.
Well, the targets he likes is the top of your screen angle, and does like to throw a lot to number 1, the tight end, Eichelman. But the main running backs you're going to see here is 21. Here comes 1, Eichelman, the tight end, in motion.
And he got a corner, and he's going to go for a first down, and then some.
That's Alan Smith. He's a 2-year letterman as a junior, so he lettered as a freshman. Who's on the tackle there?
Number 33.
33?
Alan Smith, no.
That was on the run.
They didn't call out who made the tackle. Don't they do that here?
I didn't hear anything.
I think he's in there by himself.
Well, this quarterback, Wes, for Whitehall, he's mixed it up this year. He's thrown for touchdowns. He's run for touchdowns. Last year he had 1,200 all-purpose yards for the Whitehall Rams.
They come out in the pro eye that time and go right up the middle. It's good for maybe a couple yards. London kind of tightened down in the middle. That's that 21 you were talking about.
Oh, Dre Ratliff.
Dre Ratliff, or however you say it. I think it's Dre. D-R-E, Ratliff.
Well, if things keep going for Whitehall, they're poised to make the playoffs. They're in Region 11. They're in a different region what London is. They're a Division III school. They're currently 7th in their region. They got a lot of tough games ahead in the CBL, or the CBL.
Both
the BAC.
They do, and we do too.
Oh yeah. This is Eichelman coming in motion. That's Ratliff.
Ratliff, he's quick.
Ooh, Cody Arabia makes a nice tackle for the Red Raiders.
Finally brought down by Cody Arabia, but not until after he made a first down and then some.
Well, Whitehall's played a pretty tough non-league schedule. They played Columbus Northland, played Franklin Heights. Their only loss was to St. Charles. 2 weeks ago they beat Mifflin, and last week they beat Watkins Memorial 7-0. So they've been in some battles.
They're on the 44-yard line, 1st and 10.
They continue to go with a 1-back formation. I've seen them in warm-ups doing a lot of 2-back formations. This is West for his first passing attempt. He throws.
He's right on the money. Brought down real quick.
Looks like Ratliff out there on the reception, and probably Monte on the coverage. Can't tell. That's a long way across there. That's Monte, number 2. See him on the monitor a little bit better.
Yeah, we're reaching out pretty good. We're a little bit closer to the field than we usually are, okay?
You know, this field really, I would say, is not in that bad a shape. I haven't seen too many kids slip yet. It looks muddy. As much rain as we had this morning and last night.
It's muddy. It don't look muddy. It is muddy.
6:35 to go here in the first quarter.
2nd and 1 on the 46-yard line.
I'm going to bring Eichelman in motion to the right.
They snipped that one out real quick.
Alan Smith running the ball there for the Rams. Catch who made tackle there.
55, I think, O'Farrell.
Yep, O'Farrell getting up off the bottom of the pile.
Since they don't announce it, we're going to have to try to look a little hard. At London, we're used to having the spotters, and not us, but and so they announce it, and we're able to pick up who. You'd be surprised what you cannot see up here too when they get in tight like that.
Let's see if we got some fresh jerseys in there for the Red Raiders. I see Barkoviak, number 15, checking at the strong safety position, playing for Myers. I think we got another new lineman in there too. That's Alan Smith. Oh, get him!
He's got
O'Farrell.
Farrell got out of his shirt, didn't he? Got material.
You know, Farrell had a great game last week. He's he's kind of a mudder, you know. I mean, in muddy fields, a strong kid is going to prevail, you know, not always the quick kid. And we'll call him the mudder, I guess.
Well, it's both. Last week was mud and this is mud, so if it's not mud, we got to change that name, huh?
Yeah. Well, 2nd and 10 for the Rams.
And they've moved the ball to the 45-yard line.
This time they're going to more of a spread formation with their quarterback in a shotgun.
Got three eligible receivers.
He's
four.
standing right in the middle of that muck right there. That's
Too much time.
Yep, that's delay a game. Or too many men on the field for the Red Raiders, but I'm pretty sure that'd be delay a game. Well, I was going to try to check to see if we had some new kids out there on defense. It's already getting to the point where you can't hardly read the jerseys.
Yeah, it's going to be a muddy night. Those white numbers on theirs are standing out big.
Yeah. Got a couple good trivia questions tonight, Gary.
I knew you did.
Actually, one of them I think you'll get, but I think a lot of people at home probably don't know it.
Oh, but I do. Quarterback rolled out. Incomplete pass.
That was right in
He bobbled it right for quite a few times.
That was right in Ratliff's hands, and he was really just back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 3rd and 15 for the Rams.
I think he heard footsteps coming because he was getting ready to be leveled.
That was definitely going to bring up passing situation for the Rams. I'd like to see London put 2 of their safeties back at least a little bit, because West does have a good arm. He does throw downfield quite a bit.
3rd and 15. Well, Monte figures he can run with the, and we got another speedster on this side, Alcott. So
watch 23 angle to the top of your screen. He's been a favorite target. West is rolling. That's Wallace chasing him. He's looking for angle. No, that's Eichelman, the tight end. He's right at the first down, but I think he got a bad spot. I don't think he's got it. I think he got a bad spot.
He's
close.
So close, it's hard to tell.
No, I think that chain's on the other side. That chain's on the other side of the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. I think he got a bad spot. I thought he caught it on the other side of the yard line.
They're in go territory, so they're not going to punt.
Yeah. It'll be 4th down here. See if the Red Raiders can put a stop on it. This amount of distance. This West kid, he looks small out there, but I saw him on the sidelines. He's not that big. I mean, he's fairly decent-sized quarterback. I'd just sneak it. They're going to go to Alan Smith over the right-hand side.
Smith's still on his feet.
Get him to Filippo. He got him.
Finally brought down on about the 15-yard line. I seen him trying to. Filippo had a hold of his shirt, I think, and was trying to swat at the same time.
Yeah, London had the same kids out there, but I think they had one of the linebackers in a down position, almost like a goal line defense, and Smith got outside, kind of the play London wasn't expecting. This time they're going to go to more of a spread with nobody in the backfield. Smith in the slot to the bottom of your screen. West is going to roll out. Oh, look out.
It's there. Incomplete, thrown out of bounds. They was getting ready to eat him up.
Oh, yeah. Red Raiders did get good pressure that time.
He got it real quick.
Red Raiders did get good pressure that time.
And I think that was a play, the check me play. Mm-hmm. They'll run something off of that.
.4:23 left to go in the first quarter. This time they go with a pro formation, split backfield. Ratliff a lot of times is a lead blocker, and then Smith is a runner. They fake the fullback. That's West, the quarterback. He's quick.
He's still on his feet.
Oh, there's going to be a block in the back here. That's going to be helpful for the Red Raiders.
There's a situation there where we talked about on the way over here is the quarterback faking like they do and drawing people into the middle.
That's real.
We've run just some really slick quarterbacks this year.
That's a real important thing in that option is to freeze the linebackers, is that fake of the dive in the middle.
That 1 or 2 steps makes a big difference in how much yardage you can
Whitehall looks like they're ready to come out into a play, but we haven't marked off a penalty yet, so I think this is a block in the back. Yeah, against Whitehall. That's really not going to hurt them. Well, I mean, It's 10 yards from the spot of the foul, but they still get positive gain on that first down play because of the block in the back being so far downfield. But
it's going to make it 2nd and 8.
This time shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the bottom. They fake to Smith. Get him. Intercept. Oh! Out there for the Raiders.
He was wide open. He just didn't get the ball there. And we had Alcott
out there. And Jordan Brock was covered on the deep side of that receiver. So
Alcott was hustling to get there. I think that wet field, you almost have to be right on him. You don't have time to recover too much.
It looks like London's defensive line's getting good penetration on the Whitehall Ram front.
Well, he more or less faked and just stepped around the person he faked the handoff to, stepped out of the pocket and made the play, but it was incomplete.
Third and 8 here. One Ram in the backfield.
All on the 14-yard line.
Watch angle to the top of your screen. That's Eichelman, the big tight end. Ooh, big hit. Big hit by Jordan Brock, but that's going to be a first down for the Whitehall Rams.
1st and goal. The big thing in that play was he held on to the ball.
Oh, yeah, good job.
That's the difference because he was hit pretty hard.
He's 6'2", 215.
Matter of fact, they both hit each other and bounced off. Brock went one way and the ball carrier went down the other way.
First down and goal for Whitehall from the London 4-yard line.
And we're looking at just under 4 minutes in the first quarter.
I formation. Ratliff's your fullback.
Man in motion.
Smith your tailback. Pitch to Smith.
Got a flag on the play.
He goes in, but that's a motion penalty against the Rams. It's either motion or procedure. The linesman threw it from the opposite side. I'd say it's illegal procedure on Whitehall. There we go. That's going to bring the touchdown back. Well, this first quarter's rolling right along, Gary.
Yeah, we're down to like 3:42 left in the first quarter. Rams have picked up about their 3rd penalty.
Well, that's going to make it first and goal from the 9 this time as we repeat the down after the 5-yard mark off of the procedure penalty. This time one Ram, Smith in the backfield. 4 receivers out, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. I watched him in warm-ups throwing the fade to angle. Get him.
He's going to be taken down, driven back.
Who is that?
15-yard
Derek
line.
Wallace for the Red Raiders. He's fired up. Now the official threw a sandbag.
It made me eat my words because I was just getting ready to say one thing the quarterback's got in his favor is he's so quick.
Yeah.
Well, he got quick down that time.
Derek ran him down.
Derek put him down, so that was a good job in London.
Officials threw the sandbag. I think they were marking forward progress. I thought for a second there we might have had a fumble, but Derek come out there fired up, didn't he? He about run over the official with a headbutt. Big play for Derek. 2nd and about 14, I guess, for Whitehall. West is back. There's that fade to angle. Oh, dang it.
Touchdown angle.
Apparently we got a big Whitehall Ram up here. They're blowing something out of his nose, maybe.
Man, he's getting ready to come up running.
Yeah. They got
fire extinguisher
coming out of the nose of the Ram, so that's almost
stinks too.
As annoying as that growl over at Licking Valley we'll get to hear in 2 weeks.
Now we're going to shut that down.
I like that growl.
We're going to shut that growl down.
This is Setzer to attempt the extra point. Nice job by the holder there to get that ready.
Still got it through. That was a line drive there. 7-0 with 3:18 to go in the first quarter. Rams on top. Whitehall coming up with the same formation. If you want to go outside, go ahead. Go ahead and talk to him.
Like Setzer kicking off for the Rams. That's Monte Jackson
with that ball over top of his head.
His first return of the year.
And he brings it back at least about, I think about a 10-yard return that time.
Brings it back to the 26-yard line.
26-yard line, be 1st and 10 London with 3:11 to go in the first quarter. He wasn't. It kind of tricked me the way he caught that ball. He caught that ball over top of his head.
I don't think that's the recommended catching procedure, but I mean, he's probably a little nervous back there. I mean, it's his first time returning kickoff.
Bottom line, he caught it. That's the bottom line. So, why don't you go out there and talk to him?
Looks like they're sneaking their safeties up in there again. They're just kind of trying to guess on the Red Raiders. That's Buchanan running the option to the top of your screen. Decides just to keep it. And he had Jordan back there.
It's hard to tell from this angle what he had, if he had a pitch or not. Strung it out a little ways. What did he pick up? About 2 yards, maybe.
Oh, we had a lot of running plays.
They still got a spot at 2nd and 10, 2nd and 9. Picked up a yard.
A lot of running plays here. This first quarter is going on by quick. We got kind of a new twist. We got number 80 Warnock in there for the Red Raiders, way at the wide receiver, the bottom of your screen.
Got a quick hitter up to the left side of the line.
The Jordan Brock there.
He's going to take it for about another 5 or 6 yards. Going to make it 3rd and about 3. Ball's going to be spotted on the 34-yard line, I believe.
It's a nice blocking there by Josh Duffy. That was right over top of him. I do want to thank some of the Red Raiders football players that come down and helped run the chains for the Pee Wee football this past Sunday. I'll get to them in a second. Looks like number 80 Warnock on the bottom of your screen. Red Raiders are bringing 2 receivers down here. Big, handoff to the fullback, Russell.
Up the middle, and he's going to be good for maybe a yard.
It's going to bring up about 4th and half a yard for the Red Raiders.
They're just crowding up that middle. They're daring us to throw the ball.
Actually, Terry Warnock, Josh Alcott, Josh Duffy, and Tyler Scott came out and ran chains for us this past weekend, so we appreciate their help.
That's great.
Red Raiders are just going to go ahead and punt. You know, kind of almost seems like we're right on midfield, so, you know, London being at their own 35, 4th and a foot, decided just to go ahead and punt it away, which is not a bad decision.
Let's get end over end. Look at slide.
Get him, Red Raiders. Oh, there's a collision.
Was a collision there?
Man, that was a hit.
Ball carrier was Matt Angle that time.
Yeah.
Who cracked him? Jerry Walters, he said. I don't know who made the initial hit.
I'll tell you, Angle's one you got to watch. Against St. Charles, he returned a kickoff 98 yards for a touchdown. He also had punt returns of 31 yards and 44 yards. So he's
you can see he's got some wheels there.
Oh yeah. Hopefully this wet field will slow him down a little. They're spreading the offense out again. West is going to try to run the option here. He pitches to Smith.
Yeah, he's not down. Whoop. He's down. He's not down. He's whoop.
Yeah. There it is.
Looked like first there for the Red Raiders was Mason, I think.
And that's going to be taken in the backfield. They took loss, about 6-yard loss that time.
Yeah, another option like that.
We'll make it 2nd and 16.
Red Raiders need to get some defensive stops here.
Well, they sure got one then.
We're almost the end of the first quarter. It's 25 seconds away from trivia time.
Oh, Lord. Save me.
Delay, baby.
Another delay?
Another delay.
He come from the delay official.
Come from the delay man back there.
That looked like a quick delay to me.
Well, Whitehall used a lot of different formations. I mean, we've seen them with a lot of receivers back. 2 receivers in the slots. I mean, they've multiple tight ends.
They need more room to throw the ball. They like to work in the open field.
Yeah. I think his white jersey's going to be pretty muddy by the end of the night.
2nd and 21. Ball's on the 34-yard line.
It's going to be the last play of the first quarter.
If they get it in.
This time he's in shotgun formation.
Didn't get it all. So we end the first quarter. Hold on, Carl. Go ahead. In favor of Whitehall, and they are on the 34-yard line, 2nd and 21. Okay, we're getting ready to start the second quarter. Both teams had a brief meeting with their coaches, and the Rams have the ball on the 34-yard line in 2nd and 21 after they got thrown back. London got into the backfield.
This time shotgun formation. They do send a man in motion.
He's doing a little tit-tat-toe.
Get him, West Mason. They set up the screen to Smith.
Oh! His own man
His own man helped.
Looks like
We got to give that to
Josh Alcott in there, got a shoulder on him, and then his own man coming across,
Phillip was in
knocked him down.
His own man come back to throw a block, and he blocked it. They had a nice collision there.
Yep.
You can hear the pads, probably hear them on the tape.
Earlier this summer, quarterback David West of Whitehall went to Ohio State's Jim Tressel's football camp and was named the #1 junior quarterback at that camp.
Junior high quarterback.
No, junior. Low snap.
Quick handoff.
That's Smith out in open
Smith's
field.
home. And
This one's coming back. There's going to be a hold. It's either a hold
I
or a
see
trip.
Brock line him up, try to take him on there, and he slipped Brock. And O'Farrell finally made the tackle. Do we have some laundry on the
I
field?
don't know if we caught it on tape, but the
I see a flag.
Whitehall offensive lineman was down on the field and he reached out and tripped the Red Raider as he ran
They called
by.
it against Whitehall.
They call it hold, but I don't think it pretty much grabbed him, so I guess that's holding. Part of the definition.
Well, it's kind of nice sometimes to see the other team get some penalties.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind for the Red Raiders to win this game tonight, they've got to be turnover free and virtually penalty free. I mean, we just can't afford to drop the football as much as we did last week.
And last week, you got to remember that we was playing a steady downpour and a field has like 2 inches of water, 3 inches of water on it. So it was fought right to the end. I can still see that ball hitting the goal post.
This time, 3rd and 19. Red Raiders are playing a couple safeties real deep, real soft on the corners. We got good pressure on the quarterback.
It's a floater.
It's a floater.
That's out of bounds. Wounded duck that time.
Looks like good pressure in there that time. I couldn't tell if it was Derek Wallace or Wes Mason or Shink. I think it was Wallace in there.
Whichever one it was going for a tackle. It looked like he could have got his hands up. He might have really made that pass go off.
Well, the Whitehall coaching staff's getting pizzas delivered to their box, so.
Nothing wrong with that. Okay, we're 4th and 19, ball's on 36, and they are punting. London is trying to get in there.
Low punt, deep punt, just let it roll, Red.
It's going to take a bounce, end up on about the 22, 23-yard line.
Oh, nice punt that time by Setzer. It was low, so it would have been returnable, Red Ray. He just overkicked it.
It's like a line drive, but like went right between our two returners. So London's going to take over 1st and 10 on the 23-yard line.
First trivia question tonight has to do with Whitehall, and it's got a bonus question on it too. But so, and I kind of gave this one away to Gary earlier this season when I told him it was one of them I wanted to use. So we'll get to it right after this play. It's like pro eye for London. Hand off to Brock, or is that, what's Walters?
Walters up the middle, and it's good. He was the motor, no, it was Brock was running real good.
Oh, yeah, Brock was doing real good.
So Walters is going to run up here and pick up about 8 yards.
It looks like that in that area of the field, it looks pretty solid. It's just in this middle area of the field that's really sloppy. Bring up 2nd and 5 for the Red Raiders.
On the 28-yard line.
Walters still in there at tailback. London continues to run 2 receivers to one side of the screen, and they keep cheating their safety up in there.
Quick hand off Walters, and he's going to pull off first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 on about the 33-yard line.
Threw him forward. I don't know if he's going to get that spot.
Yeah, he's going to get it. Got to get it. He wasn't down. If you go forward.
Oh yeah, there, 1st down. Okay, what former Whitehall Ram football player is a current world champion in another sport?
1st and 10 on the 28-yard line.
I think Gary knows this one, so he didn't want to say anything.
We won't give it away.
Somebody out there will know it.
Somebody out there will know it.
Yeah. And then I got a bonus question on top of that one. So.
Since all of our trivia questions are about the other schools.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, flag up for the Red Raiders.
Yeah, we got a flag on the play.
That's going to be a legal procedure against the Red Raiders.
Quick look in there that time, but thrown a little hard.
Well, I think that's what London has to do. They've got to figure out some way to get them to respect the pass a little bit. Because they continually cheat or blitz almost one guy every time.
It's going to make it 1st and 15. Ball spotted on the 29-yard line. They come up throwing, and that pass was a crisp shot. I mean, it had some fire behind it.
Looks like Brock back in, tailback for London. See, there's cheating that middle linebacker up there again.
And we got a little room there. We're going to get some.
Nice job, Jordan.
We still go forward as Jordan puts his legs, keeps his leg moving.
Josh Duffy was just in the middle of that scrum, just kept pushing the pile, man.
Yeah, he did.
You know, that's
Jordan,
not.
keep your legs moving. And
That's not really legal, but it's not illegal. I mean, you're not supposed to push the pile, but
either it's legal or it's illegal.
well, but you're not supposed to push the pile, but they don't call it
the
that
whistle
often.
won't blow, keep on going.
Yeah, he's blocking.
He's blocking up.
But he's blocking in the back.
God stopped. You know what he did?
That's Dr. Byers up here right next to us, so you'll hear a little humor tonight.
Clarified that.
You know, I'm having to notice that we haven't seen Sean Myers on the field yet tonight. Warnock's been, that's going to be too much time on the Red Raiders. Actually, they may call illegal substitution on the Raiders because, that's going to be too much time.
It seems like that official was right there. The clock wasn't running.
But right there, like they just whistled the play clock to start, and they've got 25 seconds to complete the play. And the official in the middle of the back middle official
Watching the clock
is the one that he's got a timer that he touches on his belt, looks like a pager. And at 20 seconds, it gives him a little buzz to let him know it's getting close. And at 20, fumble.
And we got a flag.
I think Buchanan.
That might be a bag.
Sandbag being thrown down.
Unfortunately, Doc said Myers got hurt last week.
Did he?
Not a game last week, so
That's going to bring up 3rd and 8 for the Red Raiders. Kind of pretty much a passing situation here.
3rd and 8 on the 35-yard line. We're in the second quarter. The Rams are leading 7-0.
Well, Doc Byers is
7.5 minutes to go.
Doc Byers is up here in the booth, so we might have some stats at halftime for you. They're sneaking 2 up to blitz this time. That's Jordan Brock.
Brock wide. Nothing doing.
That's going to bring up punting
Get back to the line
situation.
of scrimmage that time. So, like you said,
Boy, look at Monte running back toward the pile there. You can't even see his number anymore. Yeah, we just caught him on the monitor there.
I like to see him throw to Monte. I mean, Monte's out here running those routes.
Yeah.
Seems like he runs them routes all night long.
Tell you what, these Whitehall return men really scare me. Ratliff and Angle back there.
Oh, good line drive.
Nice punt. Oh, beautiful punt by
It's going to
Jay.
go out of bounds on about the 20-yard line. They're going to kill us with a spot by about 23.
That's like about a 37-yard
Go back
punt.
to about 23.
No, I take that back. About a 42-yard punt.
That's a beautiful line drive. Don't give you time to react. If you're not back, you're in trouble.
You're done.
So it's 6. Yeah, they did the same thing to us. You're right. So it's 6:45 left in the second quarter. Down 7-0. London is. The Rams take over on their 23-yard line.
Matt Angle's the bottom of your screen. Like I said, he likes to use him. West is rolling this way, looking for Angle.
Beautiful fake.
Goes to the tight end, Eshelman.
And is that going to be caught?
That's Barkowiak on the coverage for the Red Raiders.
I thought he dropped it.
He did drop it.
Okay. Yeah, the Mud's taking over the numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely did that.
Like to see the Red Raiders continue to put pressure on West back here. They've got to get to him.
2nd and 10. Ball's on 23-yard line. 6:38 left in the first half.
West slips.
He looked like he was down on his knee.
Down. Get him, Red. That's
He didn't call
Barkowiak.
nothing.
Barkowiak was out there turning the play in on defense. His responsibility was a runner as a strong safety, and when he saw West turned it up, he just kept on going. Went in, made the tackle.
That was a good play. I couldn't tell from here. It looked like he went down on his knee. Evidently he didn't, because his official was standing right behind him. First and 10 on the 33-yard line.
This time they're in a wing T formation. We haven't seen this from them yet. They put angle in motion. This time they're going to pitch to
back.
him. He's quick. Oh!
Hit him!
Like Barkowiak almost had him.
And he's going to be fine. He's driven down out of bounds.
Like Jordan
Is he still in
Brock.
bounds?
Yeah, saying he was still in bounds. And Jordan Brock made the tackle. So this first quarter's rolling right along.
It's over.
Or I mean second quarter.
Oh, there you go.
First half.
There you go.
Yeah, we still got 5.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Second and 4.
Red Raiders have shown that they've been able to keep up with this Whitehall backfield. Must have learned something about playing in the mud last week. This time inside handoff to Ratliff. He's got lots of room. He's got a blocker out there.
Room. You're not
Get
going
him,
to catch
Jordan.
him.
Get him.
Oh, good job. Somebody took a flying leap. Was that Jordan?
Right, Jordan Brock there.
Last desperate second. He's the last man to get him. I don't think the deep back had a good enough angle, did he? He might have. From here, it's hard to tell.
Tell you what, Whitehall really set London up for that play. They ran that man in motion just like they had
To the
previously.
opposite side of the field.
And then they threw a little inside handoff that you typically see out of a wing T offense. And that's how they was lined up in wing T. So they do mix it up a lot. Come on, Red Raiders, we got to get a stop here. Ooh, nice stop.
No problem.
I can't see who that was. That's probably Wes Mason.
Number
60-something.
69, I think it was Mason. I do want to say hello to somebody out there watching. Aaron Mabe, young fella, is a Pee Wee football player for us. Got hit by a car yesterday out in front of McDonald's, and we're glad to see you're back home, Aaron, and hopefully for a quick recovery for you.
Second and 8 on the 26-yard line.
Shotgun formation, handoff to Ratliff.
Yeah.
Get him.
Finally brought down by
It was
Barkowiak. He's 15.
Yeah.
Barkowiak.
It's going to bring up 3rd and short for Whitehall.
Quarterback had an option there. He had a choice about 3 different people to hand off to. Looks like they was having a little huddle right there before they give the ball to somebody.
It's going to bring up 3rd and about 1.5 for Whitehall. This time they go to a little bit more of a power formation. I look for him to look for Smith, number 33.
Oh, he didn't know that time. Good job.
Oh, we got a flag down. That's just thrown in the area holding.
55 O'Farrell.
Yep.
But
I don't know if that was a blitz or how he got through there, but he sure came through there very quick.
That's not a bad idea every once in a while to have your inside linebacker shoot to what they call the A gap, which is right between the center and the guard. So when the flag come down, they're talking to the Red Raiders, so this is going to be against Whitehall.
Whitehall's moving back.
I'd say thrown in the area holding, it's going to be 10
So what
yards.
you're telling me is there's an opening there. It is a gap.
Well, they call it the A gap,
Oh, okay.
like as A, B, C.
They declined.
3rd and 2. They're going to go over that.
Red Raiders are going to keep the 5-yard loss on the sack by O'Farrell. They're sending in their kicker, number 8. They're sending him in. London thinks they're playing regular defense.
4th down.
3rd and 2.
They got us on the field goal.
Yeah, we see 3rd down on the board. But if
I look for it's all
gonna
good.
be
It's
short.
short and off to the left. So London's going to take over on the 25-yard line.
That was a 41-yard attempt there, so that wasn't no short field goal, but
It was 3rd and 13.
Surely it was
Or 4th and 13.
it must have been fourth.
It had to be.
Yeah.
Well, we got a break in the action. The answer to tonight's trivia question, the former Whitehall Ram that is the current world champion in another sport, that would be
Tell me.
Samaki Walker from the
Playing with the
Los Angeles Lakers. And then I got a bonus.
Samaki didn't finish playing here, though.
No, he didn't finish
Matter
here.
of fact, he walked out. I remember him being at the playoff game, walking around signing autographs to the London kids.
Ooh, nothing doing there that time for the Red Raiders. Also, the bonus question of that one, which Whitehall's head coach Kip Kane is also a former professional athlete. What profession did Kip play? And it's not football.
I don't have a clue.
He was a professional boxer.
Enough about Whitehall. 2nd and 10, balls on the 20-yard line. I'm going to tear up your trivia questions. Red said he gave you some good ones, and you're coming up with all the other schools now.
Ooh, nice quick hitter there to look like Brock. Was that Brock in the ball game? Yep.
Is that scoreboard? We're looking at 3rd and 10?
3rd and 8. I don't think scoreboard operator. I think it's taking a nap.
I think I missed the play with you running that trivia stuff.
Pretty much passing situation here for the Red Raiders. Let's see what they do. Got 2 receivers, Alcott and Jackson at the bottom of your screen. Jackson playing the slot man this week with Myers not in there. Fake, Buchanan rolls this way.
He's got
going to the
somebody
slot.
out here, wasn't it?
That's Monte in the slot. He made the catch.
Somebody heard me.
Boy,
Answered my prayer.
Monte's back of his jersey's completely covered in mud.
Good catch from Monte, and was he still in bounds?
Oh, yeah, it was a nice route.
Or he ended up out of bounds, didn't he?
Yeah, well, no, they caught him in bounds. The outside receiver ran an up and in, and then Monte ran.
You can't really tell from here on the sideline. Caught right in the mud hole, too.
Yeah, now look, they got 3 guys on defense out there on the 2 receivers. So
quick hitter this side.
That's what London wanted to do.
It's going to look like Brock going to pick up maybe 2 or 3 yards.
It's like timeout Red Raiders.
So we're down to 1:41 in this contest, and it's been a hard fought when there only been 7 points scored, and that's been by Whitehall early in the first quarter. Since then, it's been more of a stalemate, and London's defense has picked up.
And knock on wood, we haven't dropped the ball yet tonight.
I'm sure Coach Wilson probably run into some really heavy pass catching drills this past week.
Actually, something like I said, I don't know if we caught it on the camera, just that last play. They put 3 receivers out on London's 2, or 3 defensive men out there. So what it in essence did, and they had a safety back, so what it does is that means they only had 7 men in the box playing defense up front, which is what we need to do. Yeah, we need to do that.
Give you more protection for the quarterback.
With only 1:41 left to go here in the first half, Red Raiders are 60 yards away from pay dirt. Buchanan's rolling.
He's there.
That's intercepted by Angle, number 23. He's got wheels. Get him, Red Raiders. Get him. Oh, there's a block in the back. Yeah, they caught it.
Got a flag.
Yeah, the block in the back was pretty obvious there. But that Angle is dangerous, man. I'm telling you, he's quick.
Not only that Angle was dangerous, that pass was dangerous because really he didn't have that much of an opening to throw that ball as far as he threw it.
It was just floated out there. A lot of times the coaches will want you.
And he was throwing under pressure.
Yeah. Well, they'll try to tell you to throw that ball toward the sideline,
right,
so your guy has a chance to catch it, nobody else. But
that's the only place to throw it is toward the sideline.
Yeah, Tyler just didn't get enough on it, I don't think.
He had a lot of pressure on him. We spoke too soon. They're going to keep the ball even though they're going to get a penalty.
It's going to be 10 yards from the spot of the foul, so, but that's going to bring up, you know,
1st and 10 for the Rams.
From 46-yard line, so their own 46, so
they got people spread all over the place. They got 2 at the top of the screen, 2 at the bottom.
I think they'll put it up. I think they'll try to get some points here. They're going to try that option. West is going to fake the pitch.
He still got the ball, and he was thinking.
That was O'Farrell on the tackle, and DeFilippo.
If he'd have pitched that, and I think
that's going to be against Whitehall, personal foul. After the play was over, Whitehall man just pretty much pushed the Red Raider down. At least that's what I saw.
It could be a situation where, if it's what you're saying is true, it could be a situation where we're getting them frustrated. And if you get them upset, any team, you get them upset like that, then they start doing little things like that, and it'll cost them.
Well, it's an unsportsmanlike call against the Rams, so that's going to mark it back 15. I don't know if that's a loss of down or not. I think it's replay. It may be a loss of down. But yeah, I think Whitehall Ram just got a little frustrated there.
They wanted more room to throw.
Yeah, it's going to bring up 1st down and about 25.
This must be the central eating station. We got people coming out of stands and getting sandwiches and pizza up in here. 1st and 25. He heard it out. Oh, incomplete pass intended for number 21.
Intended to Ratliff. Of course, he had angle right there too. So.
It's going to make it. We got 1 minute and 7 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
It's like the official's going to take a timeout.
1st and 25 on the 30-yard line. It'd be nice if they could pick up an interception here, and it'd be really sweet if they could get on the board here 1st quarter. Bless you.
I don't know what the officials are talking about here. They did take a timeout to discuss something. Probably talking about the best place to eat after the game, maybe. I think the best place to eat here is in the booth.
It's right here, yeah.
Man, it's right behind us here.
They told us there's going to be plenty of food up here.
Pronounce that right.
So we got a lineup here. Same formation. Wise to both sides of the field. Quarterback's looking to the coach to see what to call. He hands off inside to number 23. That would be Matt Angle. Nothing doing. 33.
33 Smith. Red Raiders going to take a timeout here. Going to bring up 3rd
and 25. Might be more than that.
Scoreboard operators got 2nd. On the field, they got 4th. See, I think it's 4th because I think
that flag would tell you more than anything.
Yeah, I think the unsportsmanlike call should have been lost of down, so I think it is 4th.
And I got a feeling that's probably what the officials go by, is that sticker over there. It tells you what the down it is. And the odds are they wouldn't be taking this much time on a 3rd down situation. Their band was pretty good.
Yeah. Well, 58 seconds left to go here. This kicker, like I said, I saw him in warm-ups. He didn't look too bad. And the first punt, I think, was good, if I remember right.
Had a line drive at first punt.
Red Raiders need to send somebody back deep on the return. Looks like Monte Jackson's going back.
We haven't got coaches off the field yet.
We're just going to send one man deep. I'd say London's looking for a fake here.
With 58 seconds, I don't think they're going to fake.
It's like a nice low punt. Taking a odd bounce. Yeah, Red Raiders just going to stay away from it. So.
It's going to be 1st and 10 on about the 30-yard line. London's taking over with 48 seconds to go in the 1st half. Down 7-0. Got to make a miracle happen here. We got to get on this board.
Wonder who the Red Raiders might use as a kicker now. If Myers is out, I don't know if he's dressed. Maybe he's relegated to just not playing physical sports, but maybe he might still be their kicker.
I haven't seen over there whether he's dressed or not. Haven't had a chance to scan the sidelines. So here come the Raiders in the pro eye. Wides left and right.
They faked to Brock.
Good fake. He's got time to throw.
Looking for DeFilippo.
DeFilippo's got some room. Get out of bounds.
Looks like tackle made by Ryan Hutchinson for the Rams.
DeFilippo connection makes first down. And then some. Move the chains. London's back line of scrimmage, ready to roll. 39 seconds left in the first half. I got a feeling they're going to play more prevent than anything.
Yeah. Oh.
And we down the ball so we can get a little conference with the coaches and get a play called. So it's going to make it 2nd and 10, 45-yard line.
It looks like Whitehall's going to. Looks like their defense is pretty much set up almost like a prevent. They're playing quite a few kids deep.
So 34 seconds left in this first half. Lions got 2 wides to the bottom of your screen this time.
Well, they're definitely playing deep on defense. Buchanan rolling.
He's got some time. Hit him in the wrong spot, right in the numbers. Not numbers, he's only got one number. Hit him on the 2. So we still got 28 seconds left. 3rd and 10. Ball's on the 45-yard line. Yes, sir. We're getting ready to go into halftime.
Right in that muddy part of the field here, so I'd say Red Raiders might as well try one more attempt at throwing the ball and then punt it away.
They're coming after him this time. Good pass protection. Incomplete.
Oh, I think they're going to call that on Jordan Brock.
Yeah. Good acting job, too.
Well, he kind of acted like he couldn't get to the ball because number 20 was there, but I think 20 was holding his position, but they're going to call it against Whitehall.
We'll take it.
And that call came from the back judge. Long ways away.
No complaints about. That's right.
He'd had to pick up.
Don't be talking about the refs.
He had to pick up his hanky and throw it twice from that position.
Or I'm gonna throw water on you. They got pop and food up here for us, so be nice.
It'll be first down for Red Raiders from the Whitehall 40-yard line with 24 seconds left. The 7-0 Whitehall lead.
I know the guy got the worst end of it was the guy Brock hit because he looked like he landed on his head unless he was really active.
Fakes to
Good
Walters.
Fake, good time, get out of bounds.
That's intercepted again. That's intercepted by Angle out there, number 23, for his 2nd interception of the night. Hey, it's worth a try, Red Raiders, you know. I mean, you might as well give it a shot.
I think Angle is quick enough, but he's giving you a false image there.
Yeah, well, he's probably giving you a look. The man's open, and he's just stepping right over there. So,
but the ball still has to be thrown clear over the outside shoulder. He slid right in there and got it. So, 16 seconds left in the first half, and Whitehall wants a timeout. We got a good game here. Whitehall wants all they can get. So I guess we'll take a timeout with them. Okay, 16 seconds left in this first half.
Well, Whitehall's going to throw the ball. They might even have enough time to get off 3 passes, 3 quick passes.
Timeout. They're going to pull a trick play here. I didn't think they was going to throw it. And he went down on his knee. It looked like it could have been a knee problem there.
Looked like he started to slip a little bit, and DeFilippo come in to make the tackle and took out his other leg.
So time's going to run out. 3, 2, 1, bang. And first half ends with a score of 7-0. First half, 7-0 in favor of the Whitehall Rams.
And I'll be there with Star Voices on telephone and Brian on trumpet.
there listening to the Rams band. Thought we'd give you a few minutes of them.
Only a junior.
That's a he?
Well, yeah.
Good, man. Uh-oh, talk too soon. Okay, I got Coach Bolus. I got a surprise here for you. Got somebody want to say hello to you. Who are you?
Jim, Mike Capizella. How you doing, old buddy? I hope you're feeling well and you're in good health. I feel very good. I miss those good old days when we used to sit in Woody's class and go to the Canton Clinic every year. I wish I was looking for you tonight, was hoping to see you. But they've given me an opportunity here to say hello, and I want to say hello, and God bless you, buddy.
And your name is?
Mike Capizella.
Mike Capizella. Okay, thank you, Coach. Nice talking to you. Second half, after a fine display of London band, and we got a little bit of the twirler for their band, by the way, who was a young man. So if he keeps this up, he's looking at a scholarship somewhere.
Kind of found out halftime Sean Myers is gone for the Red Raiders, not available this week and maybe even next week with an injury. So this will be Derek Barkowiak kicking off for the Red Raiders here.
Whoa! Hi-oh!
Actually, that was just a fake kickoff. Actually, that's not Derek Barkowiak. That's Jordan Brock. Barkowiak standing right next to him on punt kick coverage. I thought it's going to be Jordan.
I think you got to wait for the whistle, don't you?
Yeah. Good play.
Kept it in bounds. Lay down,
That's a live ball back there.
He's going to pick it up.
That's Dre Ratliff.
Trouble. All right.
Ooh, nice tackle.
Tanner makes the play on about the 18-yard line after Dre's Ratliff picks up a loose ball.
Well, nice kick there by Jordan. He went all the way across the field. I'm sure that's a lot of pressure on a young person. You know, you got a whole stadium full of people sitting watching you kick off. And it's the first time he's done it that I know of.
Well, he punts, so obviously that's probably be your next best bet would be, because he does actually kick. 7-0 is the score right now. We are in the third quarter. Whitehall takes over first and 10 on the 17-yard line.
I've seen a lot of formation sets from Whitehall. This time they bring Smith in motion. Dre Ratliff running the ball. He's just about 9 yards off tackle.
Now about too full to fill, Gary.
I know. They fed us, didn't they?
Big time.
They had sandwiches and pizza. And one of our buddies over here, I don't think he's ever going to quit eating. I'm not going to say no names.
Does it start with a K?
I'm not saying no names. No. No.
I only had 2 sandwiches and 3 pieces of pizza. That's not bad.
I wasn't talking about you. It doesn't matter. We just had fun. We're enjoying it.
Second one. What time they hand it?
Oh,
that's number 33, Smith.
And he's going to get enough room to make the first down. He had to fight for it.
I was kind of asking you guys at halftime. It seemed like Whitehall had a pretty good success running the football, and then once they kind of got away from that game plan, of course the Red Raider defensive line started getting
I thought they stepped up pretty good and kind of put a cog in that running game.
Well, stats from the first half, London had 60 yards rushing, 28 yards passing, total 88 yards total offense. Brock was 6 rushes for 26 yards as their leading rusher. Cover Whitehall here in a second.
Whitehall set up in a pro eye right up the middle with Ratliff, and he's still on his feet. He's going to pick up a first down off of that. Wow. That's determination there. Who would attack? You can't see the jerseys.
They're pretty muddy out there. Looks like Barkowiak. Whitehall had 91 yards rushing in the first half, 50 yards passing, 141 yards total offense. They also had 8 penalties for 75 yards.
Penalties will hurt you big time.
The other big difference there is the 2 turnovers by the Red Raiders on the interceptions. So. Red Raiders are not playing any safeties.
Good fake by the quarterback. He's still trying to pitch. He was still trying to pitch the ball, wasn't he?
Well, Pat O'Farrell had him pretty much. I thought he had his progress stopped, but he was still trying to pitch it.
I think when that second time he tried to get rid of it, he looked up and saw a red and mud jersey there between him and his pitch man.
Second and 11, Red Raiders have kind of shifted their defense here around a little bit. We're putting more men in the box. Last time we had 9 men up in the box.
Quarterback roll out. He's got a little time. Oh, incomplete. And we got a flag, late flag.
Actually, I think that's going to be pass interference on the Red Raiders. As long as the ball's in the air, you can't hit somebody in high school. It doesn't matter if it's overthrown. It doesn't matter if it's catchable, not catchable. As long as the ball's in the air and it's an eligible receiver, you can't touch him. So
I didn't see that, but evidently it looks like it's going to go against the Raiders. Where from? Not from the spot.
It's 10 yards from the previous spot. First down. Automatic first down.
See, our guys need to take that mud and scrub it all over. It would look like we got their jerseys on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we throw it to the wrong team.
That'd be a thought, wouldn't it?
Actually, it's 15
Just
yards.
roll around in the mud and
Yeah.
15 yards from the spot, automatic first down. Red Raiders putting a lot in the box on defense. Gotta watch this angle at the bottom of your screen. They like to throw to him. Ooh, get in there. That's Derek. Is that Derek Wallace?
he stood him up. I know
He
that.
stood him up right
Can't
away.
see. Is that Wallace?
He slipped through there good. Yeah, I think that's Derek Wallace.
Don't call no names unless you're sure now. Don't give credit to somebody who didn't deserve
Looked
it.
like 50.
It's hard to tell who it was.
Still pretty muddy. We'll bring up second and 11 for Whitehall from the London 47-yard line. This time shotgun formation, one back in.
Oh, high
They
snap
faked
from
the
center.
They faked the Smith.
And they're going to complete a pass to the outside.
Like that went to Ryan Jessup, the flanker back there, 6 foot, 180-pound senior.
And it still didn't move the change. Short by about 2 yards. So it's going to make it third and about 2.
It's a running situation for Whitehall here, probably in 2-down territory.
40-yard line's 2-down territory. That's first down.
I would say. I probably wouldn't punt from there, but that's...
Ratliff was the ball carrier.
I wanted to cover some Red Raiders scores from this past week. Last Saturday, the JV team beat Washington Courthouse 36-30. I think it was on Tuesday night. The London Red Raiders soccer team, the other football team, beat Whitehall 11-1.
Ball's first and 10 on the 31-yard line now. We're in the third quarter, and Rams are on the move.
Looks like a straight keeper from West.
Not getting much penetration there. David West, quarterback, like you said, a keeper, and he moved it. Gonna make it like 2nd and 2. Move it clear on the 23-yard line. Like I said, we are in the third quarter, 8:10 to go.
London single coverage, no receivers, but at least London's playing two safeties deep. They're respecting the pass. And the Red Raider defense is stepping up.
And the handoff to Alan Smith that time. Who's on the tackle that time?
Looks like Wes Mason and Nick DeFilippo. We'll bring up third and about half a yard. Also,
I think we had a chance to make Mr. Bolus's day. One of his old coaching buddies.
yeah.
So he used to coach at Springfield North. And then I think he said he came over here for a while and coached. So
Yeah.
that goes back before the 70s, around 76.
Handoff to Ratliff. No, Wes has still got it.
Wes is doing a good job of faking, but he didn't really fool too many people that time. I see Brock's numbers there, and who else?
Looks like tackle on the play by Wes Mason also, 69.
Mason's having a good game tonight.
But that's going to bring up first down for Whitehall.
10 on the 19.
One other score report from last night. The London freshman team beat Whitehall 20-14.
Whitehall's come pretty long ways, haven't they?
Yep, running the football. That's what they was doing early in the first quarter.
And that's what we made mention of when figuring out why they quit running it.
That was Smith running the ball there, and that was Wes May, or that was 55. O'Farrell all over him there. We'll be inside the London 20-yard line now, so it's in what they call the red zone.
So they went from red zone to red zone, didn't they?
Whitehall had the ball this whole first quarter, or this third quarter so far. Yeah.
6 minutes left in the quarter, and Whitehall's had it the whole time.
West coming around the bottom of your screen.
Strung him out.
Oh, they strung him out. That may be a face mask against London.
London took him clean out of bounds.
That was thrown right at the tackle. They're going to call holding against Whitehall, so it'll be 10 yards from the spot and lost the down, or get to replay the down. So we'll bring up second.
I got a question. Do you automatically assume that London's in the fault when the penalty flag is called like that?
No, it just looked like to me that it was on the tackle. It looked like the Red Raiders had a hand up by the face mask.
Just curious.
Just from where it was thrown. I mean, from where the flag was thrown at.
Huh? What's that called? Did I give you that? 6:11 to go. 7-0. It's yours.
They break the huddle with 12. I think they're going to get flat. They're going to get
and we got timeout. Whitehall. They might have felt like they broke the huddle with too many players or too much time.
I think that they did, yeah. I think they did break the huddle with too many players. Because I was kind of wondering, because 33 came off, and he looked like he was standing like right on the edge of the field, but he was onside, but he wasn't really off the field. I don't know if it was some kind of trick play or something. But then I saw him step back off the field. So.
You know something we haven't done yet, Carl? We haven't got a shot of Keith's new haircut.
Sure have.
Oh, no, we saw that at Utica. It's growing, though.
It's growing.
Well, it wasn't on tape, on people out there didn't get to sit in it. And by the way, I did go down and talk to Red, and he said he couldn't find me to give me that book. And he made it a little more tricky. I'm in the place down there talking to him, and two ladies come up and asked me for my autograph. He just about fell out the booth. I did too, really, but...
How much did it cost you for the booth?
Yeah.
Yes, what was your sister doing in town?
I didn't even know the ladies. I know them, but I didn't know them that well. I better clarify that there was a man with him too, so I don't know.
Well, we're going to bring up 3rd and 15 here for Whitehall. Looks like one back set, West under center. Got two. This is two tight end set. Kind of weird. West is
rolling. You got a man got behind the defense. It's heading by anybody's ball. Incomplete pass.
Throwing deep for Matt Angle here. He's one of Wes's favorite targets there.
Broken up by, is that Monte? You can see the front of his jersey.
Yeah, it looks like Monte.
Turn around.
And Alcott
Carl
back
wants
there.
to know what
Or
that mud's doing on his
Kobe.
back.
I can't tell that was 5 or 15 back there.
That was 2. And
2 and, yeah, 15, I think.
Yeah.
Because I see Alcott out here on this side. So, 4th down for Whitehall. I'm surprised they're not going to try to attempt this
15 is
field.
Barkowiak, right?
Yeah. They're not going to attempt
4th
the
and
field
15.
goal. They're just going to go for it. He'll probably look for
Now
Angle.
they're leading. Oh, they got a beautiful throw. Good job.
Good job, Josh Alcott.
Alcott was able to knock that down.
Red Raider ball.
Swat.
I think the ball was, I don't think it would have been caught. Alcott, I believe, but like I say, and the quarterback did make a good throw where the ball was headed out of bounds if it wasn't going to be caught.
So Red Raiders going to take over on downs at their own. Well, they're
We got a
24-yard
7-0
line.
game here. This is,
This is a game.
you know, you're telling me how great the Rams were. They ain't showed me nothing.
Well, the only team they've got beat by this year so far is undefeated. So
Them's usually the teams that beat you, the ones that are undefeated.
that's Matt Russell carrying the
You
ball.
agree with that, Carl?
Yeah, but
If they're still undefeated, then evidently they beat you.
well, they've played against a couple City League schools and a couple
Franklin Heights.
division.
Come on now.
For all of our fans over in the Franklin Heights area.
My
watching
son
on
lives
TV.
right behind there. Gary Jr. lives right behind the football field, right across the street from it.
Come on, man. We need to get something going.
And my granddaughter goes there.
Second
and
10,
grandson.
second 10 Red Raiders.
Come on, let's break one.
Got 2 receivers at the bottom of your
They're
screen.
cheating up.
That's a handoff.
Quick handoff to
That's to Russell, the fullback,
Russell?
I think. No, that wasn't Russell. That was Jordan Brock.
Get it going.
Looks like
gonna make it 3rd and 9.
Stewart was in there at tight end, giving DeFilippo a breather.
Tell you
Filippo's
what,
back in.
that clock guy, he gets ours up there quick enough. Theirs doesn't change until 2 or 3 plays later.
Bring up 3rd and 9 for the Red Raiders. Probably a passing situation.
Oh,
They're
somebody
cheating
move.
up again.
Somebody move.
Who moved?
Which side of the line? London?
Yep.
That's going to be against the Red Raiders. So
Need more room to pass.
it's going to bring up third
Now
and
we got a
14.
wide open field. We can really get through it to them now. Running right into the mud.
That was a tactical penalty, huh?
Yeah.
What do you call here, Gary?
3rd and 14. Ball's on 21-yard line. What
kind of play do you
Score
call?
7-0, and we got 4:23 to go in this quarter.
Yeah. It's only
If it works, I called it. If it don't work, I didn't call it.
Well, they're pretty much respecting London's passing game, but like I said,
And we got too much time.
They got
not a delay game.
That's what they're going to call it. That guy, he's pretty good at
Man.
He's made that call about 3 or 4 times tonight. His whistle works good. He's doing a fine job.
I think that's another tactical penalty there by the Red Raiders backing up to make some room. Boy, 3rd and 19 now for the Red Raiders. After a couple 5-yard penalties. Draw play maybe.
They're cheating in.
Buchanan's going to look to throw. Oh,
A little overthrown.
like he's trying to throw short to DeFilippo. Or no, to Walters on the screen there. So going to bring up 4th and 19 for Red Raiders.
A little high.
So Jordan's going to be back here close to his own goal line punting here. So
Just can't seem to get anything going.
these Whitehall return men scare me, I'm telling you. Ratliff and Angle.
That might have been Whitehall's game plan too. In that last series of downs, they didn't lose a whole lot by running the ball. If they back him anymore, he's going to be in the end zone. Who's it against?
Called on
Good.
Whitehall.
They come through across the line. I seen that, but I didn't know who made the initial move.
Well, in the pros, a defensive player is allowed to jump into that neutral zone. But in high school, as soon as you jump in there, you're throwing a flag on it. So that gives Red Raiders a little bit of room here for Jordan.
Yeah.
Come on, let's get a good snap here.
Oh.
Got a decent punt there.
Pretty decent punt.
Yeah.
He's tricky.
He's quick a little bit.
He's going to be brought down on about the 30-yard line, but not until after he made some elusive moves, as Coach Bowles called the juke move.
It's like Vincent Hodge and Jerry Walters on the tackle there for the Red Raiders.
And right that return there was strictly patience. He come up, seen what the defense was going to do, and made his move like you're playing 21 tag. Two-hand 21 tag. You're not it until they drop you.
Oh, nice return by the Rams. Going to set them up in London territory at the London 30-yard line.
Been there before. Stop them, London.
Got 4:01 left to go.
We got a man on the field kind of late there, didn't we?
We need a turnover.
I thought they did.
Oh, maybe that was player number 12. Illegal substitution.
He rolled in there kind of late, number 13.
If we'd have had these refs last week, we'd have won.
Yeah.
Yes,
We could use a little help, couldn't we?
we'd have won that game.
Well, that was just the 11th Ram checking into the lineup. It wasn't like it was the 12th one, but got to participate in the huddle. Shotgun formation by Wes. You got Angle at the top of your screen. He likes to throw to him. Looks like they faked to Smith. He's looking for the tight. Oh, that's Angle's out there.
New man, 13. That's Ryan Jessup. Completion to Jessup and move the chains.
That's set up.
Well, they faked it. Angle went deep, and then Jessup come across. They must have lined up in the tight end position. Brings them down for another first down for Whitehall.
He's a wide receiver and a cornerback. So ball was first and 10 on the 20-yard line. Still got 3:52 to go in the third quarter. London's got to step it up a notch here.
They bring Eshelman, the tight end, in motion.
There's a lot of movement there.
That's Ratliff.
Ratliff knew he wasn't going nowhere that time. He's out on the ground.
He was falling on the ground.
He was falling when he hit the line of scrimmage. Somebody had his ankle. I want to say O'Farrell, but I might not have been. I'm not sure who it was. We're going to have to hire a spotter.
All right, they're going to get paid more than I do?
They might, because you got too many trivia questions not about London. 7-0.
About trivia time, isn't it?
If it's about London, I ain't hear no more about
It's
Whitehall.
about London.
Ooh, there's the neck burger.
Like Smith on the carry for the Rams. Going to bring up third and about maybe 3 for Whitehall.
I haven't been to a school where they don't announce anything.
They announced a couple.
Yeah,
They announced who won the flip.
yeah.
It's hard to announce now because you can't see the one.
Looks like
You
they
see
got
their numbers.
pretty
He's
much
not
a-
even really saying nothing about theirs.
2 tight ends set. Bring a man in motion. They hand off to Ratliff.
Ratliff gets over one.
I think he's going to be short. I think it's going to bring up 4th down. Let's see if they bring on the field goal unit. I think looks like they're just going to go for it maybe.
It's going to be about 4th and 1.
They may take a timeout here. I don't know. Let's see. They're going to go for it. Well, I think I'd kick the field goal. Being up 7-0.
4th and 1.
Hate to second guess.
Here's where you got to suck it up and get tough.
Yeah. Look for Smith, number 33.
Watch him go
the
wide.
tailback.
Oh, fooled me.
Oh,
They
I
hit
think
him,
Red
but
Raiders stopped him.
it's going to be tough.
I don't think he made it because they got to get slightly past the 10, and he got stopped short.
Go ahead, Red.
Unless they gave him the rollover spot.
Red's saying it's ours.
He's short. Oh, yeah, where they put that ball down, he's a yard short. Red Raider football.
He was. Who made the tackle? Wow.
I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell who made that tackle. Dr. Byer said
Dr. Byer said DeFilippo made that tackle.
It was a hit, though, I'll tell you.
You heard him hit.
Yes.
I figured they'd go wide like they did in their first quarter.
Ain't nobody that submarines like
Well, Red Raiders, you got the turnover on downs now. Time to do something with it. Got a minute 53 to go in the third quarter. 7-0 Whitehall.
Well, we got the ball now. It's time to do something with it.
We're still sending that Ratliff up there. Strong safety on the blitz.
Who's the ball carrier?
Looks like Jordan kept. And there's a late flag. I can't tell what that one would be.
I couldn't see who the ball carrier was. It looked bigger than Jordan.
Is that the preliminary call holding? Yeah, it's kind of funny. The official, a lot of times when it's holding, will throw the flag kind of right at the hold, and he just kind of tossed it up in the air. And it was late. The play was pretty much over.
Whatever the call is, he's asking them what they want, and their London's going to be socked with another penalty.
Well, it's going to be half a distance to goal.
Ball's going to end up on about the 7-yard line.
We'll replay the down, so it'll be 1st and 14. Red Raiders sending 2 receivers down to the bottom of your screen.
Tell you what, they got us in a hole. We got to come out of here.
Come on now.
Can't tell if that's Brock in there. That's Brock in there.
Oh, and had one man to beat, which was number 1, Eshelman.
That was Eshelman.
And Eshelman did his job.
Thing is, with them really not playing too much of a deep safety. I mean,
he looked like he had one man to beat. There's another D-back that's playing out on the wide receiver. But he'd have done some damage had he beat that one man. So it's 2nd and 10. We're up to the 10-yard line now.
It's like the
Good fake. He carried that one out real well.
I think he was looking for DeFilippo. He kind of threw it in no man's land there. That's going to bring up a big 3rd and 11 for London.
I think DeFilippo's just about out to 1st down territory. Throwing a little wide, incomplete pass. Like you said, it's 3rd and 11 now. $52 seconds left in this quarter, and it's still a score of 7-0. This has been game's been between the 10s, hasn't it? Uh-oh, trouble.
Being chased.
Trouble.
Fumble.
And
It's going to be a safety. London landed on it. Well, that's what Whitehall wanted, was some points to get up higher than 7-0. So.
Well, that stuff at our far center stinks. That makes the score 9-0 after safety in the end zone.
It looked like maybe Matt Russell fell on that for the Red Raiders, so good job by Matt.
Now what happens if they fall on?
Touchdown!
Oh my!
No.
He woke Briars up over there. Briar said, "Oh, what I miss?"
That's not what I missed.
I think those are big points right there of this close ball game.
Yep.
Big points.
Yeah, you're right.
Because London not like they can get a touchdown and go for 2 and, get close. I mean, I'd only give them 8.
We got 45 seconds left in this quarter, and London's going to be free kick at the 20.
Yeah, you got your choice of either using a tee or punting it. A lot of times they punt it.
Which is going to show them another good field.
They said Russell fell on. You said Russell fell on.
We think he did.
I think he did.
We're not sure, though.
Yeah, but part of it's Covered up.
The trick here, Jordan Brock's got to make sure he contacts the ball right at the 20. I think they're playing pretty deep on him, but like I said, these return men, Ratliff and Smith back there. Now they move up just a little.
Good job of hitting the ball at the 20.
That's an interesting catch there by Angle.
Good hands. Angle was cooking. He was tripped up by who?
Number one, Jerry Walters. Did a nice job of submarining.
Jerry Walters does a good job on them special teams.
Yes, he does.
Jerry, junior or sophomore?
He's junior.
Junior.
Well, once again, Whitehall starts out in London territory, so they've won the battle of field position tonight, but London's gotten stingy right at the last second. They're moving all kinds of receivers around this time. Spread formation, Ratliff in motion. West is rolling that way.
Yeah, we got a big flag.
Yeah, that flag looks like that's going to be a motion. I think his penalty is going to be against Whitehall.
Brought down by Brock. Jordan Brock is on the tackle that time.
Procedure on Whitehall.
Look, procedure. Take the penalty.
Well, I'll tell you what, they've created a lot of their own misery tonight with penalties for Whitehall.
The rest doing everything.
And they're still 9 points ahead.
Yeah.
Twice now, I think the Red Raiders have stopped them on 4th down, so.
We're down to 32 seconds. We're not going to get out of this third quarter. David West, he's a 6'2" quarterback, so he's seeing over top of everybody. Got a good angle.
Fake. West slips away. Throws for Eshelman, the tight end. Fumble. He's going to call it a catch and a fumble. Red Raider football.
Good hit by, just get a number.
69 got
69 when a hit. Come on, Key.
What the heck was Matt West Mason doing back there in pass coverage? Whatever he was doing, he did it right, I guess.
He got the ball.
He's a defensive tackle.
He was back there making the tackle and make him cough up the ball, I guess. Is that, do you see the same thing I saw?
I didn't really get the chance to see what really happened, I don't think.
Got an official timeout. Now it's going to get a little bit of field position here.
Well, Red Raiders up there ready to get started. Now the officials are going to talk about something.
We might have needed something like that to get them fired up. We still got 16 seconds left in this third quarter. It's been the longest quarter of them all.
They're sneaking that safety up there again on the blitz.
Man, look at that.
See if Jordan can get past that first line defense. There's room out there. Well, it's going to bring the end of the third quarter here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to end this third quarter with a score of 9-0. 12 minutes left in this ball game. Score 9 for Whitehall and 0 for London. And
all 4 yards in the third quarter.
Really?
4 yards.
Wow.
Talking about with both teams, there's only 4 yards?
London, 4 yards.
4 yards.
Wow.
That's a toughie. Well, we got a little time out here. It's time for the trivia.
They had 77 yards.
77 for them.
77 yards offense for Whitehall in this third quarter. Time for trivia. This one, I know you'll get it, and I know Carl will get it, but I think a lot of people at home might not know this, but what former Red Raider head coach is currently the recruiting coordinator at Ohio State University?
That's a good question. We'll give him about 6 minutes, and then we'll give him an answer.
Of course, he coached at London over 20 years ago, so I guess over 20 years is trivia.
Hit the hole.
Go, Jordan.
He's got a little room. Good run by Jordan. He's going
right there in
40 to 40.
right there in one play for the Red Raiders.
20-yard run there.
We got more offense on that play than what we did the whole third quarter. So
come over the right side. Who's he running over on the right side?
Over top of O'Farrell and Wallace there. So
you got to give them linemen their dues.
Oh yeah.
They make them blocks. Without them, you see what happens. Now we just got to keep it rolling now.
Yeah, maybe that'll be a big momentum builder for the Red Raiders. There's Jordan again.
Left side, he's got some room. And he's got to pick up another 12 yards. Something's going on out
Red Raider fans are up on their feet.
Fourth quarter.
We don't play no fourth quarter.
That's Dr. Bars in the background, folks.
Man.
Tell you what, there's a lot of room there. I mean,
Yeah, he picked up 12. That's 32 yards he's running the last 2 carries.
runs over top of Josh Duffy there, the left tackle there for the Red Raiders. Well, if it works, do you stay with it? It's like Red Raiders going
Back
to
to
try
the
to stay
other
with
side. And another 5-yard gainer there.
Yeah.
Running, stepping it up. Linemen are making their blocks, and Brock is doing his thing.
We play 5 quarters of football, we'd be 4.
Dave Shingler just came in for the Red Raiders.
it. Really? I heard they might have tried to
Second
try
and
him some
6.
in offense this week.
Back to Jordan. Keeper.
Buchanan's got it.
Buchanan around the outside. He's knocked out of bounds on about right at the 15, 16-yard line.
That going to be a first down? Yes.
Good fake, quarterback keeper.
That was a nice fake.
Yeah.
Good fake by Tyler. Fake
Move and
me.
change.
First down Red Raiders, so.
That's what happens when you carry the fakes out. You got to put that ball in there and draw that interior line into you, and then when you go, you got somewhere to go.
Red
You don't
Raiders.
carry them fakes out, it just don't work.
Red Raiders are trying to get back in this ball game.
They've come further in the last 2 minutes.
But Jordan again.
Gordon Brock tried to cut it back against the grain. He's going to maybe get a yard or 2. Oh, they're going to give him about 3 yards, maybe 4. Going to make it 2nd and 7. Ball's on the 16-yard line. We've got 10 minutes in this fourth quarter. That 2 points really looks big, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I think extra points are going to be pretty important. And especially with the Red Raiders not having a
They got a
field goal
wide
kicker.
spread here. They got wide outs to the left of the screen.
There's Jordan. He's
Jordan's
twisting.
spinning and twisting, like you said. He's down to about right at the 10-yard line.
Oh, but that's going to bring up a big. See, here might be a situation where Sean Myers was available. You take the field goal and at least get some points on the board. Well, the Red Raiders are faced with 3rd and 5 and pretty much going to have to just try to run it in, I think.
3rd and
Or
5
pass
on
it.
11-yard line.
There's a pro eye. They're going to go single coverage on the bottom of your screen. They're going to put 9 men in the box on defense. They're counting on London running.
He's
Big
got a
hole.
seat. He's in.
Go.
Touchdown, Brock.
Hey.
That quick. Where have we been the rest of the game?
Yeah, what happened?
I'll tell you what, the
What
whole,
happened there?
not just Jordan, but the whole offensive line suddenly came alive.
They stepped up and just took over.
Matt Russell led that play right through, and it's just like,
It looked like
wow,
they might be going for 2.
he kicked out the linebacker. No, I think the Red Raiders
Now we're going to kick.
going for 2.
It's going to be a new seam here. We got Brock, I believe, going to go for the field goal.
Buchanan to hold, Brock to kick.
He's a straight-on kicker, isn't he?
I think Jordan can do it. Come on.
I know he can do it.
He kicked off soccer
Down,
style.
It's up. Uh-oh, muffed. Was it blocked? Got a little skirmish going out there in the middle of the line.
I just don't think they had the timing down on it.
It wasn't, because you can see that
Kicked
when
it
he-
right in the line.
Well, when his foot came forward, there really wasn't anything behind it.
Yeah. unfortunate for the Red Raiders, but still they're only 3 points behind, so
Yeah.
that kind of tells them right there that field goal may not be an option down the road here late in the fourth quarter. So they're gonna have to get it back in the end zone one more time.
And as easy as they made that last drive look,
Man,
we shouldn't have any problem getting the end zone.
We had more yardage in that quarter. So far in the fourth quarter than we had the first 3 quarters.
Yeah.
There's Doc Byers' stats. I don't know if you heard him. He said we had more yardage in that drive in the fourth quarter than what we had in the first 3 quarters combined. So I can believe it.
Which tells you they can do it. It's just a matter of them getting down to business and go ahead and do the job.
Looked like they was waiting for the fourth quarter.
They did.
Yeah, I mean,
As soon as the fourth quarter turned, they just went wild.
That's it. Man,
Wild on the Rams.
I didn't see
We
the
did
steam
get a little
coming
glimpse
out.
of the best Ram band in the land, didn't we?
A little bit.
No, I said best Ram band
In the lane.
in the land. 9-6.
See what the Red Raiders are doing here. They're putting on a little bit of a shift.
On sides, baby.
I think they're just trying to confuse Whitehall a little bit.
They're doing a lot of movement. I see some white, clear, awful clean jerseys out there.
Onside skip that the Browns had. That was
I don't know
the
if
Browns,
Brock can kick it very deep.
I missed it.
He's going to kick it deep. That's going to be Ratliff. The reverse, the angle. Oh, it's wide
A
open.
bunch of people.
Get him, Warnock. Get him. Warnock turned him back
They
in.
pulled up. Oh,
It's like Cody Arabia.
they had players running all over the place. They're not sure where that ball was.
I'll tell you what, Terry Warnock was the only Red Raider out here, and he did a good job of turning that back in, or he'd
Where
been
you get
gone.
some help.
Oh, yeah. And finally, the Red Raiders took a while to get their heads turned around to see what was going on.
It was just so clear. You can see all the players was going for the fake runner.
Oh, yeah. Well, Whitehall
They pulled that one off beautiful.
starts again with pretty decent field position. They've done that all night.
Shut them down.
Shotgun formation by Wes. He's not afraid. Oh, he's going to run it this time. Straight QB draw.
Yeah.
He's down.
Watch it.
Oh, no. Well, it looks like DeFilippo made the tackle for the Red Raiders, and looked like Pat couldn't stop. So
Looked like
now we got another flag.
Looked like he
down.
couldn't stop. It didn't look like it was intentional.
I don't think it was intentional, but Red Raiders, they let their captain do their speaking for them. First call is personal foul for a late hit, and then unsportsmanlike against London. I don't know if they would just mark off one 15-yard penalty. Still, that's going to be that's going to give.
We're going to find out what it's in a second.
That's going to give Whitehall the ball inside the London 40-yard line. Whitehall's Coach Kane out there arguing. He's a big guy. I wouldn't argue with him too much.
Well, it looked like an incidental contact on that
Originally,
first situation.
and it looks like a Red
I
Raider.
don't know what happened in the second
mouthed off or
situation.
something.
Well, they might have got upset because, and when you say mouth off, it might have been a situation where he's saying, I didn't do that. Well, now you done said something else, so we're going to call that on you. You know.
30 yards.
Well, that's a
No, they can't mark off
That
30.
would hurt.
Oh my gosh,
Where
they
are they
are
going?
marking off 30.
That's a killer there.
Did they really mark off 30?
Yes,
Yep,
they did.
Sure did.
Oh my goodness.
That don't happen too often.
Well, that just went back all that yards we just gained.
That's usually where we stop them anyway, so we just speeding it up, give us more time.
Gives more room to run.
Yeah.
Now Smith and Ratliff in the backfield. They're going back to their tighter formation. There's Ratliff. Student body right. Flag comes down in the area of holding.
Who's that got through there?
Can't see it.
That flag looked like it's
Trying to
holding
spot
on
that
Whitehall.
jersey.
Whoever from London shot in there did a good job turning that
I
back.
got my eye on him, but I can't get the number. I'm not going to say who it was. Somebody.
This can be holding against Whitehall.
So let's get all our yards back. We've got to get them quick because we've only got 8.5 minutes left in the contest, and none is down 9-6. watch.
He said I got 11 penalties.
Bring up 1st and 20 for Whitehall here. With the replay of the down, 10-yard penalty from the spot. So it must have been right on the line of scrimmage.
Got Monte out here by himself.
Well, they don't throw much to number 11, Stace. That's Ratliff coming around the right-hand side.
Open a hole there, man.
Red Raiders secondary finally comes up and makes the tackle.
It looked like a hole, didn't it?
He was running with his arms, bro. The guy was holding his arm as he was running.
Well, they get a lot of yardage back there. 15-yard pickup by Ratliff. Gonna bring up 2nd and 5.
When it rains, it pours. They left some lasagna there, Keith, in case you're still hungry.
Huh?
They left
Got more pizza back here?
lasagna.
Lasagna.
Behind the backfield.
2nd and 5 on the 20-yard line. Weiss rolls out.
That's Smith out there with the catch.
And we got a flag.
We got a late penalty flag on that. I didn't see anything in the way of face masking. I don't know how it could be interference.
Call an interference call.
Might call interference, but they might.
Doesn't look like he hit him throughout the ball.
Oh, they're going to call face mask on London. Oh boy.
Well, won't we just give him a touchdown?
Yep, that's going to be half a distance to the goal on top of the play, so that's going to put them down about the London 5-yard line.
Maybe that's why he went down like he did, because he went down real sudden.
I don't know how you even seen it. The ref is in back of him.
Yeah, it was thrown by the back judge.
Yeah.
Well, that brings it down. Whitehall's got the ball on the London 6-yard line.
Obviously, that's what his area to watch, because everybody's got a certain area to watch.
Single back formation. That's Smith back there. They use him a lot.
Nothing doing.
Another turnover.
Tries to buck the right side. I seen O'Farrell's number get up. Who else?
So I'm seeing muddy jerseys.
Phillip,
About
I
it.
think. 69.
That's
Mason.
Must be pretty muddy down there. He's cleaning off the ball real good. 2nd goal for Whitehall.
Muddy it is.
We got 6:45 left to go in the contest here. If Red Raiders can get a stop, might have a chance to put something together, try to get the win.
Going to the right.
Smith in at fullback.
Come on!
West, get him.
Oh, he had him.
He's going to throw it. Almost intercepted by London.
Almost in one hand. Who was that?
That almost had to have been Jordan Brock back there. He would have been the only one coming up from a safety position, but I couldn't tell who almost had West sacked back there.
I was watching the play go off.
Wow.
Who almost had him back there, Doc? Who almost made the tackle?
Oh, I didn't see it.
Third and 3 for Whitehall. Actually, about 3rd and 5 looks like.
Said he got Barkovia playing free safety.
West stumbles a little. He rolls to the bottom of your screen. Oh, got angle open out there for a touchdown. Got that snorting Whitehall Ram up here.
Hope they don't have no fire, because they don't have no extinguisher to put it out when they do. That ups the score to 15-6 now. Complete pass in the end zone. They played the angle. We're down to 6.5 minutes.
This is Alex Setzer, the extra point kicker.
Rams are trying to make it 16. It's down, it's up, and it's a line
Boy,
drive.
he booted that one wonderful.
So that's going to give them 16-6. The noise you're hearing is someone upstairs is shooting a fire extinguisher out.
Now it's coming out the nose of the Whitehall Ram that's up there on the front of
it
the
stinks too.
box.
Oh, they got a Ram up there?
Yeah, there's a Ram on the. It's got eyeballs that are lit up. One red one, one white one.
Oh, really? With a score of 6:23 to go in the fourth quarter, 16-6 in favor of the Whitehall Rams. And that You can just work your way back. That situation there, 3/4 of their yards on penalties.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
They got a good, 50 yards on penalties?
Well, penalties and turnovers, that's the whole thing. Well, let's get the answer to our trivia question in here. What former Red Raider varsity football coach, head coach, was the current recruiting coordinator at Ohio State University?
Dick LeBeau.
Bill Conley.
And then have the gray hair in his head.
Bill Conley was,
Didn't have a gray hair in his head.
I think he was a London Red Raider head coach from 78 to 80, I believe. So,
I'm more like 76.
was it? Looks like Alcott running the ball.
He's got a seam. He's got,
Oh, he had the kicker to beat. And he couldn't
had
get him.
one man to beat. Who was that, number 8?
That Setzer, the kicker.
Had the kicker to beat, and the kicker, lucky devil.
Josh found a seam out there.
He did.
He looked good. Maybe the coaches
That's
figured
one of
they'd
the
give
better
him.
kickoff returns I've seen this year. He hit the hole, he hit the seam, he hit the hole, and kept, picked up some speed. That's probably your best return anyway, coming right almost up right to the middle of the field. So the Raiders got to move now. It ain't over till it's over.
That's Jordan Brock.
Jordan
there.
Brock, he hits one man and don't quit, keeps his feet moving.
He's about 8 yards off tackle, so good job by the right-hand side of the line there. Derek Wallace, Pat O'Farrell, and DeFilippo's lined up a tight end on that side.
That was Brandon Brock out there with him. Number 56. Don't we have a 56 number out there?
Yeah, I don't.
He was out there helping him up.
I don't see him out there. Oh yeah, he is. Brandon Brock is checked in. I'd heard
Brandon Brock, I heard that he was going to be moving up or getting some playing time.
His father said maybe might try to get him some work at left guard, so he must be in there for Ty Blake. We kind of talked earlier about what's the story on Brandon. He's a transfer here from Westland. He came here to London to live with his father, and found out he lived in the Madison Plains School District, and he had already made a lot of friends in London, and had to get a release, even though he never participated in anything, never went to a day of class at Madison Plains. He had to get a release for him to be eligible to play for London this year. So.
Right. So now he's out there with the London Red Raiders.
And he's part of that 300-pound bench club, so he's allowed to play line, I guess.
There you go. Well, we're looking at 5:50, fourth quarter. 16-6 is the score. London is on the move. 2nd and 2 on the 50.
Oh! Jordan got hit hard that time.
Number 44, and he stuck him. Josh Wyckoff.
He's a freshman.
He hit like a senior that time, didn't
Yes, he did.
Somebody's not getting up too quick.
Man.
I don't know if that's somebody involved in the play or not.
Not a player down.
Notice here over Whitehall, the main tower for the lights across the field is a cellular tower, so it's kind of a, I don't know if we're going to be able to catch that. The light's probably going to be too bright up there, but so not only do they can use it for a light tower, they probably get a little income coming in for the school as a cellular tower rental. So
you're talking about for your cell phones?
yeah.
I wonder why you kept trying to make it. Wow. Jordan's got 98 yards so far tonight. We got a quick timeout on the field, injured player.
Let's kind of look at games around the league tonight. I know we got league starts tonight. Licking Valley's playing Miami Trace, and Bexley's playing who would be the other team? Lakewood. So we got the Lakewood Scouts down in front of us. London's next opponent's coming up next week. The home game Friday night. Come on out. Lakewood. I don't believe they've won a ball game yet, so.
No sense in starting next week, huh?
Oh, Doc Byers says.
Oh, they beat Heath in the opening game. That's right.
Oh.
Beat one of our old coaches, Collier. So.
Well, I'm trying to on London's schedule here. After Lakewood next week, got game at Licking Valley, game at Columbus Bexley, and then we'll come back home for the final ball game of the season, home against Miami Trace.
Already?
It's week 6. It's going by quick.
Man, it goes by quick.
Big 3rd and 1 here for the Red Raiders.
It's a long one.
Penalty.
Oh, nice play. Get him!
Oh,
He's out there.
Alcott's open. Oh, going a little bit short. I think it's all for
Alcott was
naught,
trying
though.
to fall down and meet the ball.
I think it's going to be procedure.
And we got a flag.
Thrown by the lineman. Illegal procedure against London. I didn't see anybody jump.
He was out there. It's funny to watch him trying to make that catch because he's trying to slow down and let the ball catch up with him. But at the same time, he didn't want the defender to catch up with him.
Well, the other thing with Buchanan rolling in this direction, when he throws the ball will continue to go right a little bit. And I don't know if it almost started going toward the sidelines.
13-11, but well, the penalties have been pretty even. The yardage is not that even, I don't think. That 30-yarder really put a hurt on us. So that makes it 3rd and 7 now. Ball's on the 45-yard line. 16-6 is your score in favor of the Rams.
They're playing a couple safeties a little bit deeper. That's Jordan Brock into the
Quick
line.
hitter, and that's nothing doing. He had a broke stone wall that time. Had Matt Russell leading the way, and they took on Matt and Brock. Clock is running.
The Red Raiders are going to go for it on 4th down here, so
4th and 8 on the 44. That's a long 8 too.
yep. Fake to Brock. Oh, he's got pressure on Buchanan. He slips a little. He's down.
It looked like it ought to have been a late hit.
Well, he kind of went down once and he started to get back up, and then number 33, Alan Smith, came from his linebacker position and finished him off.
So it looks like the Rams hold, and they're going to take over. What about the...
Once again, Whitehall's going to take over with very good field position.
36-yard line.
Pretty much played the whole second half in London's half of the field, except for the one drive London had.
It's like we went crazy there at that one drive, and then everything just started going sour on us.
Hodge just checked in the game.
Hodge in the game now?
Yeah, he just checked.
I see it clear. You can see his number.
Nothing doing.
So you made tackle there. It looked like Mason.
69 Mason.
Yeah.
Here's one of the tacklers. There might have been another one in there. Hodge must be new in the game tonight because I don't see any dirt on him.
He's been in on special teams, but this is the first play we've seen him on defense. He's filling in for O'Farrell. Looks kind of odd out there. He's so clean, everybody else is so dirty. He'll get his nose in there and get dirty here in a second. They're going to go with a pro formation. Receiver split. That looks like handoff. Looked like.
Thanks for letting me say hello.
Okay, good night. Have a safe trip home.
Looks like that was Smith, the full running back there.
Clock's winding down. We're down to 3:19.
Yeah,
Down to 3:19 now.
I look for Whitehall. Just
I thought
keep
I knew
handing them off.
A few broken fingers, wouldn't it? Had my hand on them steps, and they're coming down the steps. Carl saved me.
I formation. West fakes the quick handoff, looking for the tight end.
Oh, bounced off somebody's helmet.
Okay, maybe Hodge got his hand up there.
I don't know, but I know the ball shot out of there. Nobody's expecting it in the secondary.
He's trying to get to the big tight end, Eichelman. Last week, that was their only touchdown of the game against Watson's Memorial. Was a 6-yard pass to Eichelman, so it might have been that little dump. They're going to go back.
They've had a lot of help.
Go back in punt formation. Red Raiders got a little confusion about who's doing what. Looks like they're only going to end up with Alcott back.
He was down.
He was down. And they're not going to call that.
How can he
was down.
He's standing right there looking at it.
Yep, he has his knee down on the ground. He was fishing for the ball. I don't know how he couldn't call that, but anyway, Alcott gets it. London will take over on their own 15-yard line. 2:47 left to go in the ball game. Looks like a lot of Whitehall fans are headed toward the exits.
Might take a closer look at that and be sure he was down. Sure looked like it from here. Yep, we're down to 2:47 now. Score still 16-6. 8 of those points were just almost handed to him.
It's like Eshelman's going to blitz from fullback pass. It's Jordan Brock.
It hit the ground.
Looking for Alcott out here, but it looks like Angle.
They're calling for an
Angle almost
interception, but it was.
It would have been Angle's 3rd interception of the night. So
they got flagged down. Holding London.
I think Doc Byers is counting them up. He's run out of toes and fingers. How many penalties have we had tonight for London, Doc?
Yeah, another penalty.
Jeez, that's number 14.
14th penalty tonight for London. So.
In fact, I've run out of spots for
Boy, sure has.
Tell you what, you can't win football games when you're making that many mistakes.
Hey, decline your thing.
You're going to take it? It'll be half the distance from the spot.
They're going to shove as far as they can. When it rains, it pours. And it ain't even raining tonight.
So London's going to get the ball back on their own 7-yard line. 1st and about 17. See if we can get one of them drives like we did the first drive of the 4th quarter. Comes Eshelman on the blitz again.
Oh, Lord.
He ducks one, and we have another safety. The little fire extinguisher up here is running out of steam.
I hope it does. That's 18 in the contest. That makes the score 18-6 with 2:35 to go in the 4th quarter. London will be kicking off from the 20, or a free kick, whatever you call it. Okay, London's going to do the free kick from the 20-yard line.
Now you could onside kick this if you wanted to. You just kind of boot it softly. As long as it goes 10 yards, you can fall on it. It's pretty much got the same rules as a kickoff.
Kick it straight up in the air then. What'd you say?
Not the punt.
Not when you punt.
Looks like this is going to be Angle number 23.
He's going to take it on about the 36-yard line.
He's got a big wall in front of him. Somebody breaks through the wall for Red Raiders.
And they're going to...
Right out there in that mud hole.
Angle was down, wasn't quite down. He tried to turn around and run the other way.
See, and once again, the Rams start in London territory. That's been the story of the game, really.
About the 53-yard line.
Played almost the entire game in London's territory. Well, there used to be a W out in the middle of the field. Can you still see kind of the make out of the W out there? It's right there on the 50. Can't you see it?
They're wearing the W.
You got that right.
They're still going to work on their passing game. He throws that way out of bounds.
And he does the thing that you should do, and that's throw it out of bounds.
Throw it away.
Don't take a sack.
I don't think
behind the line of scrimmage, get rid of the ball.
I don't think they're trying to run up the score or trying to get another score, really.
Why are they passing? You know they're wanting another score.
Yeah. I think I'd just run it out if I was Whitehall.
Heck, we're down to 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in this contest, 18-6.
You know, I watched the end of last week's game, and when we watched it on TV, watched how slow the officials set that ball down at the end of the game, and that was just unreal. I mean, that's the only thing I can really say. There's Ratliff carrying the ball.
He slammed in the mud hole.
Nice tackle there by somebody with a dirty jersey, and I can't tell.
And they walk behind somebody
with another dirty jersey, and then you really can't tell who it is. But yeah, I mean, I watched the last 3 plays go off there, and it was 1 minute and 20 seconds. I mean,
and the officials wouldn't set the ball down.
Yeah.
Clock was running.
Well, they wouldn't start the play clock.
Right.
This time pitch comes to Smith. Nice lead block by Ratliff. He blocks another one out there.
2 or 3 people.
See that?
Man, Ratliff made 2
He done
wonderful
his job,
blocks
didn't he?
Man. Took on DeFilippo first, and he took on Jordan Brock.
They get a Buckeye for that.
Yeah.
He'd get a ram.
Yeah.
First down, Whitehall. Clock's, well, now it's moving.
190 pounds.
If they get the chains moved. 1:28 left to go in the ball game here. Now they can pretty much take a knee 4 downs if they want, but Red Raiders going to try to run a little blitz.
And a broken play, and West is going to pick up about 5 yards off of it. Looked like he got the ball in there to fake the handoff and couldn't get it back out there.
Yeah, sometimes they don't want to give it up.
Now we're under 1 minute left to go here in the contest. I think overall London played a pretty fair football game. It just they didn't win the battle of field position. Had way too many penalties, and 2 turnovers in the first half really hurt them. We just got to set our sights on Lakewood next week and commit to going and practicing a little bit harder and try and do what we can to make ourselves a better football team. Fullback dived. That's Smith probably.
33.
First down, they're going to stop the clock to set the chains, and with only 27 seconds.
And they're wanting to score. I'm surprised they don't have his second team in there. That ought to tell you they're trying to score.
Well, I got to run one more play, and that's it.
Maybe.
Yeah, because they already set the play clock. It was at 27.
Yeah, if they throw the ball.
Oh, yeah.
The incomplete pass.
That's Ratliff, the fullback.
And they're just going to bend him double. They're going to make him pay for the whole game on that last tackle. So we're down to 1 second, and that's your ball game, folks. Final score, Whitehall Rams 18, London Red Raiders 6. There goes that noise again. We get a good shot of the sportsmanlike conduct. Kids do come out, they shake hands. Sometimes it's hard to do after losing a contest like this. But I'll tell you what, Keith, penalties just ate us alive. Mistakes and penalties ate us alive. So anyway, it's the final game. We know the score. It's Gary McNeil along with Carl King, Keith Smith saying see ya, but wouldn't want to beat you. Good night.